Oh my god, are we ready? Are we all ready? And it's time for another RococoLoco stream. It's coming back to Rococo versus the World. Hell yeah. Hi, hello. Hi, I was just grabbing my tea. What's up? Hi. Is everybody ready for Rococo versus the World? Oh my god. I feel like it's been like ages at this point. Oh, I actually set up my music. Oh, there's Winter. Hi. Actually just set up my music. So we're actually gonna have different music this time. Hi. Hello, Irish. What is this? The siren call? Titty Mountains, and you're here? Yeah. Titty Mountains. I got tons of those. I got tons of those Titty Mountains. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's been so long. And did you guys miss me from yesterday? I know I wasn't on the Discord. I was indisposed. I was still watching Crit Roll. I was still watching. And I did post a little doodle I made. But you know, I was indisposed. Coco died. I didn't die. I'm here. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. I'm still kicking it. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, so on the Discord, for anybody who's part of the Discord. Oh, wait, hold on. I set my right alerts today. My light timers. Was busy getting nasty with Lazarus. Oh my god. How dare you? Getting too busy getting nasty to realize that I wasn't there? Are you kidding? That's crazy. I should kill you for that, but I'm not going to. You know? Hold on, I'm fixing my timers. I don't need the announcement because yeah. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Saying you were too busy being nasty with Lazarus. You're saying I was nasty with Lazarus? No, unfortunately, no, I was not. Unfortunately, no. But hi, Marlon. Hi. Ooh, guess you who showed up for today's stream. I don't think you haven't been in one of these ones before, because I think we were just playing Alien when you started. Ooh, okay. We're gonna talk about it. It's the king. The king. I was gonna say Marlin. I mean, like Merlin. It's like Merlin Marlin. You should draw yourself as a Merlin Marlin. Marlin as a Merlin as a Marlin. Get it? It's Friday. Yes, Irish. It's fucking Friday. Are you ready? Are you fucking ready? Because today is Rococo versus the World Day. It is. I know, we didn't do it last week. So Marlon, because you're new, I will explain to you what Rococo versus the World is. Did I give you an explanation? I don't think I did. Well, whoever is new today, I will tell you what Rococo versus the World is, because it is a really cool, amazing passion project that I started with the phase. So I'll show you actually first the wiki I made and explain to you how this works. And pull it up actually. Fuck, I love Lauren so much. Hi, Rin. Hi. Hello. That good spaghetti. Yes, you did post that good spaghetti. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Forgot it's different here. Okay, so let me pull up the, whoops. Haha. I'm pulling up the thingy. Oh my god, I'm being like, oh, Rin, it's been so long. It's been so long since I've last seen you. Okay, so Rococo versus the World. Okay, everybody has access to the wiki, and I will post it here. Actually, if you do exclamation point wiki. So Rococo versus the World is a passion project I started with the phase, and what we're doing together is we're creating an entire fantasy world from scratch with your guys' ideas. So the whole premise is that literally every aspect of the planet's lore is being created by all of us together on stream. So I have a special wiki that updates anytime I write into it that you can go through. It's an entire thing, right? I set this up. I set this up, and it gets updated during the stream. So, in this world, it is a fantasy world, and it's made to be used for. You can use it for D&D. You can use it for Pathfinder. Everybody owns it. You literally could do whatever you want with it. It's just we're all coming together to make ideas. And then in each section that we do, we create maps, we create cities, towns, we're taking villages, we're making, major houses, political structures, relationships like that. We're going to be also making the actual towns themselves in the map that you can use, right? Also, remember, if an ad hits, use the add button. Yeah, just so I know. But all together, we do this together, and it's really cool. And so I can actually show you the current map that we're working on. So this is what we do midstream. It's hell. This world is hell. It's bad. Well, I'll go over the premise in a little bit. But this is the current map that we're working on. The continent of Eldenor is what we're working on. And I do also have a toggle. You can see every past iteration of the map, right? So we have everything here. Wait, is Marlon an ad? Hi. I think everybody else is a fucking everybody else is subbed. I don't know if Marlon's in an ad. I will wait patiently until I get confirmation. Oh, okay. Well, Irish has redeemed it. Might be we'll see. You might be too late, you might be too early. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. But yes, anyway. I'm gonna wait until I get confirmation first because there's a lot. This is a big project. Actually, I'm gonna get my map maker up in the meantime. It's been 11 billion years. Hi, Rin. Hi. Did I say hi to you? I don't remember. Hi, anyway. Hello, everybody. Today's been fine. I made soy sauce eggs. Fuck, they taste so good. I ate some. I ate some today with some rice. Oh, it was so fucking good. So fucking good. Let me pull up Wonder Draft. Pulling up Wonder Draft. And share. You can have some. I put the picture on the Discord. Did you look? Have you been checking up on the Discord? Irish? I know you saw the spaghetti. You better saw my fucking soy sauce eggs. Yeah, you better go check. You're back. Okay. Hi. I paused. So you can actually go through the links and see the. Jesus Christ, that scared me. When you go into the actual wiki, and I will give you a rundown about everything. We're working on Eldenor, and we're making the maps on stream. So this is the current version. You fucking asshole! I'm gonna kill you. Oh my god, you fucking asshole, Irish. Ooh, when I fucking catch you. Anyway, so this is the current map of Eldenor that we're working on. We did name some places, which I will bring up the actual map making program in a second. But you can see every iteration of the map as we make them post stream. There was some before this, but I didn't get the idea until after. Yeah, so we're working on, this is our first continent, right? So, and then you can go through. I'm going to talk about some of the work I did consolidating our notes on Aerodentia. But you can also see midstream, I have a brain dump section, and this is me rapid fire adding our ideas into here and for me to clean up later, right? So you can always see like what we're currently working on or where our thought process is going. I have everything available for you guys. There's no part of this that you guys don't have access to at any given point of time, right? It's a community project, and therefore the community owns it, and therefore you all get to see everything that gets written down about it at any given point of time, right? Yeah. So I'll give you the premise, Marlon. I'll give you the very quick premise, and it's been a little bit of time. So far with the lore, and this is the entire planet lore right now, we came up with the general idea that there was an archfey in the Fey Wilds, and they somehow were able to sync up with some of the crystals found on the material plane, on, you know, obviously on the planet, which we haven't named yet. And these crystals are in tune with the Fey Wilds. So what this archfey has done is basically infected the material plane with the Fey Wilds through these crystals, and we're making the world based off of that overall premise, right? So you realize that just how fucking chaotic the Fey Wilds are now being ripped right into the material plane via these crystals. How absolutely terrible that would be for the planet. But it does have really cool storytelling possibilities for it as well. But you can go more in depth at your own pace using the wiki link. It's always up. Yeah, it's always up. And as I type in there, it will sync up. So it's a live site. It's a live site. It's a wiki. Yeah, definitely you can go through the lore in the beginning. And different aspects of that as well. And then there's, you know, FAQ section, because yes, I did write an entire FAQ about it. About the project, is this a game, stuff, compatibility, blah, blah, blah. The lack of use of AI, this is not, there's no AI being used here. And then also like general stuff, idea submissions, which is through the Discord, and there's Discord section. Yeah, and if you ever make a community project or something, you could literally copy and paste this and make it a book and sell it. I don't give a fuck. Everybody owns it. But if you ever do a community project and you want someone to link it, you send it to me and I'll put it in the links. And then yeah, blah blah blah. I'm the facilitator, blah blah blah, whatever. Yeah. So Eldenor, I will show you guys quickly what I've been working on. There's a bunch of crystals fucking up this area of the world. Yeah, it's fucking up different aspects of the world. I think different continents will have a different quantity of crystals for sure. I think Eldenor, being our first one, has the highest probably quantity of these crystals. And so they're probably going to be the most fucked up by the Feywilds. But we'll go through that as time goes on. We'll figure that out. I have been consolidating our notes about Erodentia, and I added some extra stuff too that we will go over today. But if you follow the link, you can go and see Erodentia, which we have established based on the map, which, I do have the program up, and I'll show you my special map making program. Let's do this here. Okay. See? Game capture, please. Capture this game. Please. Hello? It's up. Well, hello? Give me a second. Why is it not showing? Wait. What if I do it this way? America, explain. Why do you not? There we go. Welcome. So this is a cool program called Wonder Draft. And hi, Bubby. Hello. Hi, Bubby. How are you? Oh, as Bubby comes in, Irish leaves. Are you guys fighting or something? What's going on? After you betrayed me on P, I did not mean to fucking knock you off. I didn't mean to. It was an accident. I don't know how I did that. I don't know. No, it was an accident. I'm trying to explain something. Shush. Everybody shut up. So anyway, this is the program that I'm using. It's not I'm not lying. This is the program. It's called Wonder Draft. You make maps. It's cool. It's really cool. So we've been making this together, and we've been naming places like Rapes, Revlis, which is Silver Spear backwards because they're orcs. Stonehand, fucking Philipstad, which Philip is not here yet. The ruins of Selun der Lovenen, and we have Elgun Aurelius Gunel. We have Winrin, we have Picante, we have Langenberg, we have Aerodensha. Now, Peak was fun. It was so fun. Make me get dressed all nice and put my makeup on before you. Wow, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, did you pin that? Wow, Winter, you pinned that. I can't believe you. You guys are such assholes. It was an accident. For you guys who doesn't know, on Thursday, yesterday, before I became indisposed, I was playing with Bubby on the Discord. So, and we were playing Peak. Yeah, so we're working on the map. Ooh. Said my, what? My voice? Okay, well, thank you. I see, I don't I don't get it. But I don't get it. I don't know. I'm trying to like, I don't know. Is my voice hot? I feel like I sound like a nerd. I feel like I sound like a big nerd. They're relying about me anyway. So yeah, I heard you say that Winter sounds like a daddy. Winter does not sound like a daddy to me. I don't know what you're talking about. He does not sound like a daddy. Maybe I know him too much, but I guess if he does the evil voice, he kind of, if he does the evil voice, but I think I know him too well to think he's any semblance of daddy at all. He's not. He's a jester. He's a jester, and that's it. You haven't heard Winter's voice? Oh, we've been on the Discord on Thursdays. If you come in on Discord on Thursdays when you're watching Crit Roll, you can listen to him sometimes. I think he was on Win's Discord yesterday. Sorry, Rin. Why did I? Because I was looking at Winrin. I'm looking at Winrin. And he was talking there. He's not fucking. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if he's. I don't know if he is. But if you think he is, I mean. And I was indisposed. And so I wasn't able to join the Discord yesterday. I was watching Crit Roll, as we do, but I just couldn't get on the voice chat for reasons. Yeah, I mean, I'm usually there on Thursday, except for when I'm not, which is the one time. Okay, it's the one time. Leave me alone. It's the one time. You may join Discord VC and later tonight, maybe. Okay, we'll see what time we're done. I usually like to go minimum 3 hours. Said I was soft daddy? Bitch, I don't know. If they knew what I knew, you would not be. You would not be. Sorry, fuck. Hey, you guys actually caught it this time, I think. I think you guys actually caught it this time. My fucking Tourette's went up. I usually can hold it back, but like, whoopsie. I will not apologize. I have no control. I may not stay up until 9, but 1 a.m. Why did I say 9? What the hell? I know, I'm trying not to like apologize. Shit happens. All right, deal with it. Fucking deal with it. Anyway, Aerodensha, before we start getting absolutely cracked and I start fucking ranting about random shit, notes. I've consolidated a lot of stuff and then I added some stuff. Everybody turn to the Aerodensha page on your books. So for Aerodensha, we know that they are primarily, which is right here on the map. Actually, I'll zoom in. I can do that. I can zoom in. Aerodensha is right here, this area here. And we know that Aerodensha is primarily long-tooth shifters, which is a D&D species found in the Eberron books, which I think I also have mentioned here. I do. Oh my god, see, look at me. I put sources. It is there. Long-tooth shifters. They're like were people, basically. They're basically like were people. But the long-tooth shifters are usually like hyenas, wolves, cheetahs, like the very canine feline type, you know what I'm saying? Um, so it's primarily that there's some humans, and then the tabaxi issue. Now, we know that on this island, which is Winrin, a lot of tabaxis used to live, and then when the incident, the Fae incident, happened, this crystal activated. Now, there's Seelie crystals and unseelie crystals. Seelie crystals, like the Seelie, in in the Feywilds and Fey whatever, is usually permanent daytime, and so what the Seelie crystals do will usually end up heating up a location. So here I have it in yellow, Seelie crystal. This is supposed to be more of a colder climate, approaching Arctic, but they are surrounded by Seelie crystals, so it ended up becoming like a marshland because it started to melt, right? So over here we have an unseelie crystal, and what that does is perpetual darkness, perpetual nighttime, right? And so this whole place got overran with nighttime fae, and then undead. This is tropical. And there's also vampires, which we determined that they ended up mutating because of the Feywilds to be able to use a certain type of fungus instead of blood as sustenance. Anyway, the Tabaxi used to live here, and then they fled over to Erodentia because obviously this place is really, really good. I don't trust the Fae. I was up to something. Hey, you're here, Bubby. You're a Fae too. You're just in denial. You're my cat boy. You're my resident cat boy. Okay, you can't be infighting with my Faes. You're part of my council. Thank you very much. So you're a cat boy and you're part of my Fae council. You did say. I did say. I just said you're a cat boy. You're a good cat boy, okay? Calm down. Calm down. Calm down, okay? There's only one pussy that can act up, and it's gotta be me, okay? So calm yourself. Yes. Erodentia! So it's a really good, prosperous land. Filled with shifters. Now, I've decided to do a very fun, interesting thing, and we figured because of geographic reasons, this place is very...
I can't help but get thrown into a violent trance at the slightest hint of criticism or pushback.
Yeah, I know you do. I know you do, Bubby. I know you do. Erodentia. It is very warm. It is very warm. It's not as tropical, obviously, as Winrin, but it is warm. So there is a lot of lush foliage. It is sandwiched between the major river, the sea, and another major river. So the land is very, very fertile. But they also have access to travel via the major river and also via sea, which means that they are very economically stable. Well, we'll go over that. They were very economically stable because they had very good access to shipping lines and became the shipping powerhouse of Eldenor. So I thought it was interesting having the shifters be the mercantile capital of this continent, because you don't really think of were people as financial people. Hi, Lunaria. Hi, welcome. And so I consolidated the notes that we came up with like ages ago. Hi. Hi, how are you doing? It's been so long since we've done Rococo Vs The World. We're getting back into the lore. So I was thinking about what type of foliage and stuff would be there topographically. Like, obviously, they would have very fertile land. So that means they also have a good access to fruit in particular. So I'm thinking like grapes, watermelon, and stuff. Don't want to work tomorrow. Oh, yeah, I forgot you work on the weekends. Girl, you need to tell me when you're free, because I got to show you how to do the dual streaming. Yeah? You got to hit me up, okay? I added you on Discord. Yeah. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Make sure you don't stay up too late, okay? I know you got work tomorrow. Make sure you hydrate, have a good snack. Treat yourself. Sorry, I had to stretch. A lot of lush and water-based fruits, grapes, watermelons. You can do apples, pears, you know, a lot of fruits there. Don't mind the spelling mistake, we'll fix it. Also, I considered that because they have access to the sea, which means they have very good access to fishing as well, they would have learned the good technique of creating bone meal using fish bones, which also adds to the nutrients found in the land. So I thought about a lot of stuff. I thought of a lot of stuff, okay? We can go over this a little bit more and like what your thoughts are. Especially in this section here, relationships with other kingdoms. I have written, as you can see, a lot based off of per place, like Winrin and the relationships, Langenberg and the relationships, Elgin, we're just gonna call it Elgun. The relationships, Reeps Revelis and Philipstad so far. Yeah, so you can tell I've been writing a lot. I've been writing a lot and then comparing stuff. But we can go over that as we go and see what you guys think. Hi, Philip. Hi. You heard Philipstad and you came running in. I was just showing people the new addition to the wiki that I've been working on, or rather consolidating and then adding some ideas. Yeah. You get off at 3 p.m. EST, and I don't stream till 6, so you're free. Okay. So I'll figure that out. 3 p.m. EST is noon. Got it. Okay. I can make that work. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay. So next week, I'll hit you up probably on like Monday, and then I can help you set that up. You also have 4 days off? Okay, fucking you gotta tell me what days you got, okay? Is anyone here into Pokemon? Yeah, we're very much into Pokemon. To be fair, when was the last one I really played? The last one I really played, it was after Black and White 2, or was it Black and White 2? I don't remember. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, so you're off. Oh, okay. Cool. Actually, I'm writing this down because I'm gonna hit you up and then I can help you out. Hold on. Oh, okay, so Thursday, Friday. Cool. Thursday, Friday. You got it, girlfriend. Okay, I'll help you out with that. No worries. I know it can be like, I spent like a good chunk of time just trying to figure out how the fuck to make it work. But then once you have it set up like an OBS, it literally is just on all the time. So it's super easy. Yeah. Oh my god. Thank you for sharing with the bits. You didn't have to. I was going to do it anyway. But yeah, no, I'll hit you up probably on the Thursday and we'll go over that. Yeah. You're so chaotic. What are you saying, Bubby? Also getting that Daggerheart thing. Oh, I want to try Daggerheart. And I'll do it again. Bitch, you better not. Okay? You better not. Anyway, back to the thing. You fucking asshole, dude. Stop it, girl. You gotta go to work tomorrow. Winter, shut the fuck up. Girl, you're oh my god. Thank you. Now I'm like, girl, I'm not. Now you're throwing me off. You're throwing me fucking off, girl. So high that let me fall to my death for my Bubby. I swear to God, if we had that recorded, I would have shown everybody. But thank you, Naria. Thank you, girl. Stop it. Stop it. I'm getting flustered. Girl, stop it. I'm trying to tell you about my nerdy things about maps and stuff. Girlie, don't you fucking no. All right, you're good. I get it. Anyway, we're doing the thing on Thursday, okay? So be free. Push you down the stairs and went first. Hey. I'm not gonna do that to my cat boy. It was an accident. You ever had your cat and you accidentally step on their tail by accident? No. Must support the Pookies. You're so sweet. I know I have to catch your stream, but every time fucking you're streaming, I'm like doing something. Yeah, you swear, I swear. You have it screenshotted? You better post that shit. You better post that shit on the Discord. Anyway, I'm being frazzled. I'm trying to what wait, we were talking about Pokemon? You know, it's either 4 p.m. EST or 7 p.m. EST? Okay. Which is nice because it's like 3. Girl, if you don't fucking stop. You are so girl, stop it. Stop it. I'm losing all of my trains of thought right now. I am yeah, if you guys don't stop laughing at me, I swear to God. Thank you. Chat is I'm so fucking wait, hold on. Give me a fucking second. Let me take a sip of my fucking I was about to say spaghetti because you wrote spaghetti, for fuck's sake. Give me a second. I know how this anyway. Shut up, stop it. I'm gonna end stream. I'm gonna fucking end stream right now. I swear to God. Listen to hey, look, hey, oh my God, guys, it's sleep token's on. Wow, pay attention to sleep token. Yeah, just listen to music. Sorry, Philip, you can't hear it. Y and X were the last because I went all the way to chat. I haven't tried. Did I? I don't know. Honestly, at some point, girl, stop it. I'm gonna fucking turn off stream right now. I'm gonna end the stream. Look at my maps. Look at the map, please. Look at the maps. Ooh, we're gonna, girl, stop. Who's putting it? What is that? An octopus? What the fuck? We love, girl, if you guys don't fucking stop, please, can somebody bully me again? Can we go back to bullying me? My eye is burning. Ow. Anyway, can we go back to bullying me, please? Shut up, bitch. If you guys, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna fucking leave. You see this? I'm walking away. I'm leaving. You know, I just can't. I didn't let Bobby fall to his death, okay? I didn't let him fall to his death. I swear to God. Hey, you guys. I wish I could. This is so fucking weird. How am I supposed to be flustered on my? You better be glad I don't have a fucking. Zeracles, get out of here. Stop it. Okay, anyway, we're making, hi Zeracles, hi. Oh, thank you Zeracles, hi. Oh, thanks for the reminder. Oh my God, thanks. Your BLB, thank you. Yeah, just yeah, can we clear out a little bit? Everybody leave. See, I don't even remember what the fuck I was talking about. Stop it. Stop roping people in. Look at my maps. Zeracles, you haven't seen my maps. Look at my map. We're making it. This is called Rococo Vs The World. I can go on a long spiel again. You want me to go on a long spiel again? There's a wiki. Here, I'm gonna send I'll give you the wiki link. Yeah, I'm not stalling. I'm actually invested in this project. Anyway, it's a community project that we're all working together. We're making a fantasy world that anybody can use for Pathfinder and D&D and stuff. And you guys own everything, and you can see the maps. And if you follow the link, it will take you straight to the thing. And you can see exactly what we're working on, and there's a synopsis and everything, and you can follow everything, and there's an FAQ and blah, 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 blah. Girl, if you don't fucking, I'm gonna kill you. Stop it. Stop it. You know you're stalling it? Don't you fucking stop stalling it, girl. Stop it. You fucking stop it. Girl, if you... Stop it. Stop it. I just like... okay, that's honestly real. But girl, if you don't... Look, Sleep Token! Yay! Sleep Token! I love this song. I don't, girl, sorry. Oh, sweet! Look, an ad's coming up soon. Oh my god. Thank you for your guys' support and everything. Man, I wish I could read. Read what? There's nothing to read. Oh, the wiki? Wait, read the wiki. We've been working on that. Read the wiki. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Why did the ad break scare the shit out of me? The ad breaks actually startled the shit out of me. Just read in general. Bubby, you better fucking read. I'm gonna throw you off a cliff again if you don't fucking read. You better read. Listen here. Bubby, you're my... Maybe an ad, but you won't still be... She can't hear me. Stop it! Stop it! I swear to God. She's a fucking menace. Somebody get her out of here. I'm gonna time you out. I can't time her out, but I'm gonna threaten to time you out. You goddamn it. I call you a bitch lovingly. I call everybody a bitch here. You got fucking 50, bro? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. You get into the world. If you don't fucking... I'm trying. Look at the map that I've been working on. You're back. Hi. That fucking ad thing scared the hell out of me. You guys have me so fucking frazzled right now. What should I do? I don't even know what I'm doing. I was just gonna tell you guys about the fucking... That scared the shit out of me. Why is it so loud? I need to change the fucking audio on that. Hold on. You know what? No, I'm gonna do it later. Ha! Eat that, bitch. You can't head pat me anymore. You fucking just sit your ass. Just sit down. Just sit down. Sit your ass down. You fucking asshole, girl. Stop it. I'm supposed to be a brat, but I can't brat right now. I was gonna, girl, if you don't stop, I'm so flustered right now. I'm trying to like pay attention to this. I can't even think about what I'm trying to do right now. Give me a second. I'm gonna fucking throttle you. I swear to God. I'm gonna drop kick you. I'm gonna give you the fucking people's elbow. I'm gonna fucking curb stomp you into the ground. I'm gonna curb stomp you. Yeah, people are gonna use that fucking... We still think about you, fucking... Me.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you, bitch.
Wow. You guys. I must leave now to take the girl again. Go get ice cream. Yeah, go. Everybody leave. Go do things. Go get ice cream. Have some nice ice cream. Is it soft serve or is it hard serve? Hard serve? I can't think, guys. So is it soft serve? I prefer the hard ice cream. Yes, Baskin Robbins. Fuck yeah, Baskin Robbins. I think it's better than Dairy Queen, and I will die in this hill. I'm buying some tomorrow. Hard serve. Hey, Zericles. I mean, are you surprised? None for you, betrayer. But I want ice cream. Now everybody wants ice. I want ice cream now too. Fuck, I want ice cream. There's no Baskin Robbins close to me. Oh no. Or like don't fucking give him ice cream over me. I want ice cream now. You guys are so cute. Stop it. I'm supposed to be bratting right now and you guys are ruining it. You're ruining it. More like it's nice to, yeah, you guys are fucking, I'm the fucking ice cream man. Rat harder. I'm trying. I'm trying. It's hard to when you guys are throwing shit at me. You guys are throwing shit at me. I'm trying to show you my super cool special interest. Go get ice cream. Go get ice cream. Yeah. Vacate the premises. Go get ice cream. Everyone knows the difference between sherbet, sorbet, and gelato. Build that map. We're gonna make that map. We're gonna make the map. Yeah, we're gonna make cool shit. Yeah. So I had some ideas about the relationship with other kingdoms like Winrin. I'm segueing back into the topic. Let me have a sip of my tea. Give me a second. So fun bitches get maps. We get maps. Okay. I'm calming myself. I'm downloading my personality back from the ether, back from the magical kingdom of whatever the fuck, and bad bitches and hoes and shit. Not just overtired. Made me thirsty. I'm not. Okay, well, there's no. Okay, I guess there is no way the thirsty thing is not correct because. But anyway. So anyway, consume water. Yeah, I have my drink. I have my drink. I like sorbet. It's juice. I love juice. Sherbet has non-fat milk, but still mostly juice. Ice cream is made with cream. Gelato is the Italian ice cream. There's more milk and less fat. I just want cold. I want good flavor. I want yummy, yummy. Now I really want fucking ice cream, guys. God damn it. So Winrin, this island here that is called Winrin. Yeah, the one. Yeah. Well, when we say Winrin, we really mean the people of Winrin, which are the Tabaxi people, which moved, right? So, where's Kiri? Where the fuck, Kiri? Can somebody break this up? Can somebody get everyone distracted? What the fuck is that? What is that line? What is that line? What is that? Beat it to you, sure. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kiri's streaming. Kiri's streaming? Oh, I forgot. Sorry. Alt 1239? The fuck is that? The fuck is Alt 1239? Is that a thing? Anyway, okay, so things. Winrin, I'm gonna read it to you, and you guys can tell me if you like it. Yeah. Thank you. Despite the similarities between yeah, you got the head pat. Between the shifters and the tabaxi. Tabaxi are a cat people, basically. I can now do sleep. You guys are crazy. But what does that mean? What does that symbol mean? The fuck? No, it's just ruining my, I don't know what it did. Hello? I tried doing your thing, but it broke everything. Have a good night. Thank you. Oh my gosh, stop it. Okay, thank you. Go to sleep. You broke my screen. You broke my screen. How does the fuck? How the fuck did it? What the hell did you? What the hell? The fuck? What the fuck? If I do, well, huh? What am I doing? I think I'm slowly moving. Good night. Good night. Sleep well. Hope you have a good day tomorrow at work. I don't know what the fuck you did. You ruined it. I'm gonna. Okay, we're going to a different one. Are you telling me shit? Are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? Why would I use that for the you thing? Shouldn't that be like a control fucking you? Anyway, you know, whatever. It's fine. So Erodentia, I'm yanking you guys back into paying attention. Okay, Erodentia, I'm gonna read the thing and you're gonna tell me if you like it. Relationship with other kingdoms, Winrin. Okay, now everyone listen to me. Okay, I'm about to tell you what this is. Okay, this other shit. Okay, well, listen. I'm gonna read this and you're gonna listen. Okay, base, calm down. Winrin. This is Erodentia and Winrin. Despite the similarities between shifters and tabaxi, tabaxi are a cat race of people. Shifters tend to see tabaxis as savages that live on the tropical island of Winrin. Opinions were spurred on by differences on how both kingdoms handled their people, with shifters being the more organized of the two, with stricter established hierarchies and social influence from both elves and humans. The tabaxi, on the other hand, are more free, with far less concern over financial gain and a higher emphasis on living solely off the land. Okay. So this is the difference between the shifters and the tabaxi kind of in this context, I'm assuming, right? I'm going to keep reading and then you guys tell me what you guys think, okay? With the sudden mass exodus of the island post-Fae incident, most tabaxi made their way straight to Erodentia. The location, easy access to food and resources, made Erodentia the optimal location to flee to. But this created sudden strain on the Erodentian system, having not been prepared for the influx of creatures, while also dealing with the aftermath of one of their major shipping routes being drastically changed. And now the shipping route I'm referring to is the river, because you know how this river was one of the major shipping routes, right? And they're in a prime spot to get in. Well, because this crystal is here and this crystal is fucking up shit, there's a lot of vague creatures here that are blocking the river or making it basically almost inaccessible to pass, right? And so because they no longer really have access to this other than for short distances, their access to Philipstad and the areas over here have been reduced on their own accord. They would have to go all the way from the long way around, right? So that is putting a strain on the Erodentian economic system because one of their major routes is gone. We get it? We're all here. You guys are not paying attention to me. Pay attention to me. Hello. Hey, I need you to listen. Hi. I need you to pay attention to me. Hello. Hi. Do I have to get closer to the mic? Hi. You Fays are not paying attention to me, and I worked really hard to make this entire thing for you. And so I expect that you are paying attention, right? You better sit your ass down and pay attention, okay? The talk sounds like it'd be a cause for racial tensions. The talk? Me talking? Wow, I'm so amazing that I'm causing racial tension. Oh my god. Everybody wants a piece of me. It's causing racial tension. Oh, what are you talking about? Okay, well. All right, well. So, yes, there were already racial tension between the tabaxi and the long-toothed shifters, because a lot of people were already assuming, especially the orcs, were very much so like, what's the difference? You guys are all animal people anyway. And the shifters are like, we're not like those fucking savages over there, okay? We got influence from the elves and the humans, okay? We got cash. We are concerned with material things and shipping. Even though they are still very much like pack creatures, they're packed with a very predetermined hierarchy in the system and using it for making money. But the Tabaxi are very much the opposite, right? So everyone's like, y'all bitches are all furries, but the shifters and the Tabaxis are like, actually, we're very different from the other guys. Actually. Don't dilute it like lycanthropy, Tabaxis are just furries. Exactly, yes. But for a lot of people, they're like animal people is animal people, and they don't really make that much of a difference, right? So that does cause some tension. And so when Winrin got overran by dark fey creatures from the Unseelie court and the special hybrid vampires, and they lost their land, and they went to the only place that made fucking sense and was the closest thing geographically to them. They had to go right to the people they didn't like, and they were like, for fuck's sake, this is crazy. And so now there's all these people here. Get it? Wumbleware, hi. Oh my god. Okay, see, look, now I can actually go through the spiel of the fucking Rococo versus the World without you guys interrupting me. Hi, Wumble. So this is we're doing Rococo versus the World, which is a world building project that I do with the community every Friday, except for last Friday, every Friday, where we come together and make an entire planet from scratch for your fantasy games, including both D&D, Pathfinder, whatever you want it to use it for. You have free range to use it. And we are starting, literally, we're building the maps, we're building the towns, we're building the cities, we're building relationships between these political structures, we're building the greater houses, we're building the actual maps for the cities as well, and the overall arcing lore that we use to lead us through making these sections, right? So I will also link again the wiki, because there is a wiki that you can look at that I have made specifically for this project and updates as we work on it, which is this right here. So Rococo versus the World, it's awesome. And you can look through, there's literally a FAQ, there's support, there's everything, the general world premise that we work on and gets updated as we work on it. And right now, as you see currently in development, there is Eldenor, which is a continent that we're currently working on, and is actually, in fact, the first continent we're working on, which you can see literally everything, including topography, we're making the maps, and you can see all past maps that we've worked on per stream, and gets updated at the end of stream every time, because you guys get to see everything because it's your world, right? Yes, and then you can see like notes that we do when we brainstorm things midstream. Everything is here, and then I go back on my own free time, consolidate the ideas into proper pages that people can use later on for their own D&D or Pathfinder or whatever games. So I was just showing everyone, we were working on, well, I was consolidating ideas for the kingdom of Erodentia, which is on the map here, right over here. We make the map on stream as well. And we're talking about the relationship between Erodentia and Winrin. So yes, anyway, that's the very fast, the premise, overall arcing premise, lore for the world that is motivating us right now is there was an archfey in the Feywilds that found a way to harness crystals found in the material plane to basically bridge the gap between the Feywilds and the material plane. And what that is causing is Feywild bleed, which is making a whole bunch of fey creatures coming into the material plane, and we're going over the impact it has on the land. Wrangle our ADHD brains. Hold to choose a place and work on it this stream? Okay. We can do that. I just wanted to show you guys the info about Erodentia that I would have been done showing by now. But if you guys were being so fucking nice, I would have been done by now. I would have been done showing you the notes. You know what? You guys can look at the notes on your own fucking time. There's the link. You can see it. The wiki is up all 24/7. It's a website. You can look at it. Okay, anyway. So I'm going to run a poll. I'm going to run a poll. I know. I was just sitting. You guys were being nice, and it was distracting me. I'm flustered. Okay, I'm flustered. Anyway, I'm going to run a poll. Yeah, I'm going to run a poll. This is why I'm mean to Rococo. I'm a brat for a reason. I'm a brat for a reason, okay? I'm not good with praise. I'm good with degradation. And you guys need to understand that. So I'm going to poll. Yeah, I'm going to make a poll. How about that? We're going to make a poll. And I'll show you. We can pick what we do. Yeah, we're going to pick what we do. Yeah, we'll follow your suggestion. We'll pick what we do. What do we do now? Question mark. Stop it, Zerically. Stop. Okay, one is one of the ideas was place down towns, which is like how we were working before. Like you see Picante is there. And then, bro, if you don't shut your mouth, place down towns. One of the things we can do is place down forests. One of them is to say go over Aerodentia's info and I can't. Yeah, we'll see info like relationship stuff. Or we can just focus on make map prettier. Fucking prettier, right? That's not okay. Whatever. You guys have what, a minute, 2 minutes? We'll give you 2 minutes. I'm being generous. Okay, there you go. Fuck. Answer the poll. Do the fucking poll. And if I see another fucking tie, you guys keep tying. If I see another fucking tie, I'm gonna scream, okay? I'm gonna fucking scream at you. If I see another fucking tie on this poll, you guys always tie on the goddamn polls, and I need you to stop, okay? Pick fucking what you want, okay? Don't fucking tie. Don't fucking tie. I'm gonna strangle you. I'm gonna turn you all into furniture. I'm gonna. Oh, have you seen that picture? Have you seen that picture where it's that chick and she is was it a chick? It was somebody, and they were in all leather and they were turned into a chair. I'm gonna do that to you. I'm gonna do that to all of you. Okay, all of my furniture is gonna be made out of your asses. You have a minute left. Yeah, don't think I won't fucking. Oh, I already have Winter fucking locked up in the basement, and every so often he tries to slip out like he's fucking Sia and Beyonce's basement. But no, we're not doing that. I'm not Beyonce, okay? When I get people, you're not allowed to leave. And Sia, she comes out of the basement sometimes, but no, I let him have access to the internet. And don't, for fucking so help me God, I'm gonna chain you all down there, okay? You're not allowed to leave. So I will make do with what I have. You've got a few seconds left. All right, poll. You're going to like the basement because you're closer to me. That's how it works. You don't have an option to not like the basement. That's just how it works. Okay, the poll is about to end. Place down towns. Okay, good. Good job. Good job. Good job, FaZe. For once you didn't tie the fucking poll. What if someone can escape for you can't. You are magically bound to me and my life source, okay? You're not allowed to. Fucking mods, twist his balls, castrate him, gaping maneuver. Who the fuck? What are these fucking bot names? Get out of here. We're gonna place down towns. Towns. Thank you for twisting his balls. You better castrate that motherfucker. I'm not talking about you, Marlon. I'm not talking about you. You don't get castrated. Pardon? I'm not talking about Marlon. There was a bot that you guys can't see. Buffet being little shits is pretty fitting. I know, but you guys gotta be little shits that listen to me. I'm not castrating you. I know it must have come so fucking random, but literally gaping maneuver Rydal Pat 4 fucking bot from fucking Streambo shit. Ugh. Oh my god. Let me in. I don't want Winter to be alone. You want to go in the basement? You can't come out. You guys are already life tethered to me, but if you want to go in the basement, I can put you in. We've got dungeons and shit. That's fine. You said at the perfect time. I know. I was like, as I was saying it, because I got completely sidetracked and saw the fucking bot there. I was like, fucking castrate him. His dick shall never work. He shall never fuck again. No, I'll do if I were to castrate, I would do it the Game of Thrones way, where they just took the balls off. Although balls are fun. Maybe I'll just instead of castration for my phase, I'll just make you you know, infertile. How about that? Oh, but how am I gonna do Mpreg if you guys are all infertile? Actually, no, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. I need somebody to have the spawn. The one world building idea I had was society that lives in a desert valley surrounded by alpine tundra. Ooh, that sounds really good. Is it for like, is that for anything in particular, or do you want this to be in here? We definitely have some places you can do that too. It's up to you, Heracles. It's up to you. If you want it, because we'll actually work on it. You guys want to work on towns, right? Okay, so we can make towns. Let's see. I know what we said Picante could be one where they had a lot of spices. Because, I mean, it's not bad geographically, actually, for spice. Named after teas? Okay, well, if all of them are fucking Oolong City, or Oolong Town, I mean, remember, this is also for fantasy. Could be fitting for a town. It could. Like, I could see that, like, somewhere around here. Like, up here, it's kind of semi-close. So, like, I can see them having a little bit of problems, but not necessarily too much. Or you could put something around here. We haven't done too much on this section either. On, like, on the border. Okay, I'm gonna grab my little fucking notey thing. Fucking wrangling us back. Wrangling us back. We're going to the fucking brain dump. Yeah. Look at all this shit in here. Look at all these notes I have to consolidate. You know how long this is gonna take? But it's fine, it's fine. Oh, we did start with a list of towns. We did have Stonehand and Picante. We're gonna get a new game on Steam. Okay. Because during the summer, they live up in the mountains to avoid the scorching heat. And sandstorms of the valley floor. Ooh. And then the winter they live. Oh, see, actually, that would work quite well for maybe around. Unless we added some more mountains around here. Because I imagine there's going to be some mountain terrain around on this half. Maybe not, obviously not as much as the upper half, but That could be kind of like strategic, like right around here, right? Let me grab my fucking mountain symbol. If you guys love my Pierrot cursor, you can really see it now. You can really see it now. It's Pierrot from the Freak Circus. Wait, hold on. So like say if it's like similar like this, so they come from, they're in the desert part and then they run back up. So it's kind of, you know, nomadic. Feel like I need a small town on the river? On that little middle island? Like up here? Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely. Because I think Irish had some ideas for right here too as well. I'm trying to remember. Jesus Christ. Fucking ads. Ad jail. Everybody hydrate while ad is on. Okay, we can put a town there. I just want to put like, because it's down here, I don't imagine this like mountain range to be particularly large, if that makes sense. Okay. So we're thinking about right around here as a town. I imagine it won't be like particularly huge, maybe like a fishing village that gets like, well, it used to get a lot of shipments. This is a mountain range with a valley in the middle. In the winter, they farm in the valley. That's when they have rain, and the summer it dries up and they have to move the moss and bog up in the mountain. So do you think it would make sense for it to be there? Or, I mean, like, we could theoretically... It's a mountain range with the valley. So we do hypothetically have this section right here. Which for fuck's sake, which I did have the, in one of my notes about Aerodentia, I did have a note that Langenberg, after this river basically got cut off due to the phase, that they found a way to traverse through the mountains to get over towards where Silverhand and Rip's Revelis is. So, like, there's a path through the mountain that they're using. So it could theoretically make a lot of sense that there is a place there that was probably more isolated and then was now getting more access because of the pathway through the mountains, you know? So theoretically, I don't know if sandstorms work, if this is very hot and cold, right? I'm trying to think about how to make the hot and cold work. Like, it would definitely be warmer down here and then cooler up here. But you definitely could do the dry up, like it dries up a lot in summertime, right? Like, I feel like I could make that work. Yeah. What would you want to name this place? Okay, let's feel the vibe. You read the title of the stream? Hey, a bitch does the same shit every time, okay? You can bet your ass that every fucking title I put on this is... Every time I put a title on my streams, it's gonna be some out-of-pocket, probably sex joke, okay? The way I have Twin Peaks, bro. Hey. It's a listen, no rain. You're actually so right. You're so right. I forgot about that. You're so right. So it could be right there. Ooh, okay. How are we feeling? I appreciate the... Hey, I gotta get people in here. I gotta get people invested. Definitely. We can put a town here. Now I'm trying to think of like what would be a good name. Because I really like when we did Stonehand, because like it was close by the Hand Lake. A Chinook. Sorry. I'm pretty sure a Chinook is a. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it right. It is a specific type of wind. Yes. It's when wind goes up over the mountains and a lot of the moisture gets left either caught by the sides of the mountains. So when the wind comes back down on the other side, it is drier and warmer. That's a thing. A Chinook. It's a very, I think, Canadian word. It's a very Canadian word to explain the warmer winds that comes down off the side of cold mountains. So they could have a lot of Chinooks. You know what I mean? It's not a Chinook entitled. You understand fully. Saw your emotes. So you were. Oh yeah, because Rin was drawing some emotes. I know they look so good. What's she talking about? Plus the mountains, valleys get high winds. Yeah, but honestly, I can definitely see like it really. You could easily both have a lot of wind and have like no wind, depending. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we can call this place. It's in between mountains, right? It's in between mountains. Sorry, though, I heard you specifically say, yeah, I made the souples pop. Oh my god. Okay. Between two mountains and there's a valley inside. Let's see. What geographically, I imagine there'd be a lot of there could be a lot of dwarves, right? What would you guys say would be one of the predominant races? We could have Aarakocra there too. Imagine. Because they can easily, or I guess a bit more easily, traverse up and down the mountains. Right? Wouldn't that be kind of cool to have a sick Aarakocra more base place? It's like, oh, there's a bunch of birds in here. I don't recall. Ooh. General bias, look at the deserts in the Tibetan plateaus. Ooh, okay. We'll use that for when we do that. Let's see. Desert. Wow, everything I see. Why is there a huge no-fly zone? No, definitely. That would work so well, actually. That would work so well, actually. I think it would work in that spot. I think it would really work in that spot. Okay. Tibetan themed Aarakocra, almost. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Because then you can have birds with really like sandy colors, maybe hints of red and blue on the wingtips. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Right? Because we can definitely have it there, right? Okay, wait. I always forget how to spell Aarakocra. Aarakocra? Oh, it's double A's, right? Okay, but you picking up what I'm putting down? That would be kind of cool. Aarakocra town nestled between the mountain to the never each other we west. Whoops. Of Stonehand. Right? Ooh, okay. I'm just rapid fire writing. Eric Cochran, and I'll show you guys the Eric Cochrans again. Have a more would it be sandy in the summertime and then they color shift? Wouldn't that be kind of cool where they turn like a whiter color? But in the wintertime they come down and in the summertime they go up, right? Which is how they're okay. Okay, bye Marlon. Thank you for coming. Hello? I didn't want to take all of that. Yeah, like the bird. Oh my god, look at them. You get so brown and then they get so white. I kind of love that. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. Some of they go up. I do like that. Okay. We're gonna have like the brown / sandy hints of red. We've already done one backwards word. We've already done one backwards word. What would an Eric Cochran name a town? What would you think an Eric Cochran would name a town? It's probably something like ka. Wait. Maybe like Rococo or that's a bit on the nose, isn't it? What do they what would they let's see. Bakarakan? Oh, actually, Bakarakan? That actually, wait, what do you guys think? That actually sounds really good. You just Bakarakan. I mean, sometimes scrambling it works. I imagine they'd have a lot of those constants, right? Bakarakan. It kind of has like a nice ring to it, right? Like it's kind of slay. Bakarakan? You thought it was called to the lamb. Hey, you know what? Inspiration, man. Inspiration. Okay, Bakarakan. That kind of slaps. And it does sound like a fucking bird word. That does sound like a bird word. Okay, so we're gonna put Bakarakan down here. Isn't that cute? Bakarakan's like right in here. The land of Bakarakan. Here, I'll show you guys again like what Eric Cochrans look like. Whoops. I don't want to hit shopping. Images. They're like bird people. They're like bird people. I think I showed you guys on Twitter once that I had an Eric Cochran character named Starboard. Hold on, actually, I'll bring it up because it's kind of fun. Oh yes, Rin hasn't played D&D. Yeah. So Eric Cochran are like bird people. Hold on, let me find my picture. I'll show you guys. Image. I know they're so cute. I had one, and I have to tell you guys one day about Starboard and the entire, I mentioned this briefly, their entire species. Because I did a little bit of a homebrew, and it was like a whole island. It's tropical and it had a lot of stuff on it. Hold on. Here we go. Starboard. Oh my god, why is she so big? All right, Birdie. All right, Birdie, get back down. This is Starboard. Yeah, this is Starboard. She's our we're doing a pirate campaign, and she was a navigator, right? So she was a druid and a ranger. Yeah. So she was my Eric Cochran. And so like she was very much like very stars and land based, because in their community they're worshippers of Celestian and Farlang, which is the god of like, well, Farlang is like the god of like the material plane and like the land, and then Celestian is like the god of like the stars and space travel and stuff. And so it's very much like heaven and earth themed. And so their society is very down to earth, but very adventurous. Hyper adventurous, actually, known for it. So I'll talk about that one day. But this is Starboard. I'm super happy with her. I really love her. I really love her so much. Which I posted her on Twitter before, and I think on Blue Sky. You know, I know. You know how fucking hard it is to draw bird people. Can I tell you how hard it is to draw this? Fucking, oh, sorry, I'm just gonna rant about my picture. How hard it is to draw the head, trying to figure out how to draw bird proportions and then make them a person. You know, it's really hard, but doing the feathers are actually kind of fun. I really like her fingers, her talons. She got talons. She really likes gold and stuff, so she has a lot of gold jewelry and shiny things. Oh, in universe, because obviously they're birds, so they don't have nipples. But in game, we didn't have nipples, but everyone was getting stuff pierced. So she got dermals like right in her chest feather. She got dermals in her chest feathers and a chain that connected them. So it was almost as if she had nipple piercings, but she doesn't have nipples. I thought it was so funny. Everyone's like, what the fuck? But you can't see it most of the time because she's got like chest plumage, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I was so happy about it. Right? Well, again, she doesn't have boobs. She's a bird, so she could make the shirt like as low cut as possible. Some birds produce a substance called crop milk. Oh, interesting. That's actually really cool. That's actually really cool. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. Crop milk. Anyway, bye-bye. Yeah, so Starboard. So Eric Cochran. Flamingos is bright red and looks like blood. Hey, you know what? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This is weird. It's so weird. Birds with bird milk. Bird milk. Fucking weird bird milk. Like chicken milk. What the fuck? Anyway. Bakarikan. Okay, so we got Bakarikan. Super cool. It's definitely mountainous, right? So I'm just gonna write mountain. Oops. Let's see. Posted a larger message with a general plan for how they operate. Ooh, let me see. General idea, it's semi-nomadic, having more permanent settlements in the valley to farm. In the winter, they use tents and stuff, and in the summer, the mountains, they gathering around the bogs, they defrosted. Okay, so would it be like definitely steps in the mountains then? Because I imagine like there would be like, yeah, steps, mountain steps, right? So there'd be sections of it where it's like all of the snow has kind of like collected and melted, but it doesn't fall off the edge, so it kind of turns into Yes. Okay, okay, okay. The sides of the mountains form steps which hold, oops, onto melt water in the summertime, creating elevated bogs. Right. Ooh, okay, okay. The between the mountains. Okay, don't worry about my spelling. Okay, we're rapid fired writing. Okay, okay. Shush. Our large plateau. Fuck. How did I? Whatever. Our plateaus, that hold rich, fertile. Is that redundant? I don't care. Soil, but is unusable during the winter due to heavy snowfall. Ooh, okay. And so then you mentioned like having tents, or maybe like, would you say there'd be more like yurts, right? Because I imagine, yeah. Some people, oops, are semi-nomadic, having permanent yurts in the valley. They live in during the winter months. Yurts, they're like permanent tents. Oh wait, no, they're not unusable during the winter. They're well unusable during the summer because it's too hot. That's what it was. It's too hot. I remember what you said. I remember a yurt. Yurt. Winter months when the land isn't too hot and the land is hydrated and workable. It's submissive and breedable. Let's say the people go up the mountain during the summertime to escape the captured. Ooh, thank you for the reminder to hydrate. And picked up by wind. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna copy what you just wrote. I'm just gonna copy what you just wrote. I'm gonna slap that in there. I'm just gonna fucking slap that here. Right, because there's dust storms. They go up the mountain to the steps. Yeah. Water is collected via bogs. What do we imagine the culture to be like? Okay. Well, they're semi-nomadic. They're not fully nomadic, right? The moss. Moss retains moisture. Oops. Double theys. Oh my god, all the theys. Culture. Okay, semi-nomadic, right? We're also thinking about Eric Cochran's, and so potential bird culture, right? Well, I would imagine that they would be very communal, mainly because they have to keep traveling up and down the mountains, right? So they probably have established sections of the mountain and bog that like families tend to return to, I'd imagine, unless they're moving. But then maybe even then, like they probably it's like a lot of switching around. You know, like how with longhouses, because it holds like many families in one longhouse, and when people get married from different longhouses, they've determined like who's going to which one. It could be like that, where like certain bog pools are per like a sections of families, and then like say mating happens and they determine like who goes to which family, right? Hi, Irish. Hi, we're working on stuff. Everyone stopped being nice and we're starting to pay attention again. um, we have determined a new town based in the mountains here called Baccaran. Right, so I had very briefly mentioned that Langenberg found a way to cut across these mountains towards Stonehand because there's no proper access anymore by the river, as you know. But there was a community already here of Eric Cochran called the Land of Baccaran, which is in between the mountains. It's very much based off of Tibet and having very arid, dry desert in between the mountains, and then bogs located on the steps of the mountains. Ooh, so yeah, you know. Yeah. They gather much larger, right? Yeah, because then you have separated bogs. That makes sense. Help to make. Yes, I'm aware of the hell that is the little centerpiece contains. Yeah, can you imagine just the sheer amount of stuff this section here fucked up? All of that. I didn't really go over it, but I had some stuff in the wiki talking about what I hypothesized the impact of this blockage was on Erodentia and their shipping through the river going this way, basically stopping most of it, with the exception of Langenberg and Picante and whatever other small settlements around here. But how Langenberg cut through here, which means they found a way to work around this. And therefore, they are in a little bit better economic straits now. Stuff like this, yada yada. It's in the thing. If I can read it. Exactly, right? So like Erodentia has to go around. Like they're already going up to here, but they'd have to go all the way around to Philipstad versus like just cutting through the river. And how that has impacted things. I have notes in the Erodentia section of the wiki. Please go look. But now we're working on Baccaran and how that works. Market value skyrocketing. Everything becomes more expensive. It is. Imagine them to be smiths, because IRL in medieval Europe, most iron was bog iron. Right, exactly. Wait, hold on. Akarakan, wait back. Are renowned for fuck it, whatever. Don't worry about my spelling mistakes. For being excellent smiths with access to bog iron. Select bottom of the box steps. So then you'd imagine too, based off of this, right? So in the wintertime, when they're down in the actual valley, they're doing all their farming. And then in the summertime, when they go up the mountain, they're doing a lot of smithing. So there's probably like a cyclical smithing culture where they focus more on smithing in the summertime. And I can imagine too, they prep like all of their upgrades for materials and stuff in the summertime when they can't be farming, and they bring it back down with them. It's also easier to bring things down a mountain than up a mountain, right? Can you, yeah, see, we're cooking. Talking smithing, I would imagine in very rare cases, some iron deposits or maybe even some bogs are infected with the magic. The iron becomes enriched with this magic. Ooh, so almost like, you know how like mithril is like usually a mystical metal in a lot of fantasy settings. Would they have mithril now, or like a higher quantity of mithril? Right? That would be really cool. Some of the, okay, I'm copying that, and then I'm gonna make a mention of mithril. I'm just copying whatever you write. This magical magic infused iron converts to we're gonna call it mithril. I think I was spelled like that, right? Mithril is now in higher quantity for use. I'm just gonna write cycle of production. So we say in the summertime. Oops. The summertime up on the mountain, they harvest ore and metal from the bog and create alloys. Little implements for use in the winter. And then in winter time, oops, they return to the plateau, carrying down the little items worked. Tool upgrades, etc. They work land and farm in preparation for the next season. Ooh, we're cooking. Yeah, that could be it. I'm gonna imagine these infected areas are highly valued but extremely dangerous. Yeah. So they're probably really good at like pinpointing where the Fae are in these sections. Is magic. I imagine. Okay, hear me out. So we know that Stonehand is here, right? And we know it is hypothesized that the reason why Stonehand is shaped this way is because hypothetically that meteor that crashed with the crystals that, you know, basically dotted the planet, and this major one that crashed and caused this the lines or the degradation of the land, which made like a hand shape. I imagine there would be smaller offshoot crystals that broke off of that when it was crash landing and launched into the air. So it's not as big as any of these major chunks, right? But they're smaller pieces that have, like, you know, either through time, through winds, when it was crash landing and stuff like that, collected here on the sides of the mountains in the bogs, right? And so that's why there is more magic in certain bogs, right? Right? See, am I not cooking? Right? Because then it would make sense, because they don't have, I don't imagine that they have a full crystal, right? You know how these are major ones, right? There's got to be tinier bits that are, you know, scattered around. So that would explain why they have magical bogs, but they don't have the full thing. So they're not overrun by fake creatures, but they do have a little bit more fake creatures than they would have pre-Fate incident. Fuck. Ooh, this is so good. We're cooking. Oh my god, we're cooking. We're cooking so bad. Bog mithril? Yes, yes, we're gonna call it bog mithril. Let's say this. I'm gonna put capital bog mithril are found in bog pockets with tiny infused fey crystal. Whoops. These crystal shards are splinters from the major crystal that crashed in what was it called again? Stonehenge Lake. Yeah. Stonehenge Lake was moved by oh my god. Fucking cooking, you guys are cooking. You guys are cooking. Bog hags? Oh my god, we gotta put the hags everywhere. We love me some hags. I'm gonna sip my fucking tea. Give me a second. Ooh, wait, hold on. What did he say here? So the bogs can be partially filled with groundwater bubbling up, and the minerals from the meteor fragments got into the groundwater. Ooh, I imagine these crystals would draw the attention of hags as well. The bogs and their hags have to deal with these settlements in the mountain range. Okay. We got it. We're cooking so bad. We're cooking. Shards have the ground. That definitely could have an impact on, like, they have maybe a higher rate of sorcery there because the crystals infected the groundwater. Because, like, that would make kind of sense, right? Because the crystals are, I guess, more primarily like wild magic sorcerers. Because the Feywilds are essentially wild magic. People get their water from the ground and they live in the mountain range. infect the water and the people themselves slowly changing. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of them would end up becoming wild magic sorcerers just because of infection. I'm gonna say wild. Question mark? Right. Food preservation. Right, because then again too, because we're also thinking, like, as we set these up, we're thinking about hypothetical plot points that people in the future would use for their campaigns, right? So yeah. So the groundwater is infused. So for potential plot points, right? If somebody's using this map and they're like, okay, we have used the line from Langenberg through the mountains, and now we all have access to the Baccarat. The Bakaracans, in what was traditionally an extremely inaccessible place unless they themselves came out of their land, which was a really rare occasion. More people have access to that, and then so their adventuring parties in the future would probably come to gripes with not only there being access to a lot more Aarakocrans, which, you know, I imagine are typically harder to find because of how they tend to live, and what they prefer geographically. But then when they find them, a good chunk of them probably all are like sorcerers of some sort, which would be a very interesting thing to see how they would go about. Like, how would their religion change if everybody ended up becoming sorcerers? How would their society progressively change if a lot of them end up becoming sorcerers? Like, not only are they sorcerers, but they're like super metal workers. Wouldn't then there also be a lot of artificers that come from there? Right? Wouldn't there be a lot of artificers then by nature of magic and like stone and metalworking? Because I can imagine an artificer would be far more popular there. If they are much more wild magic prone, I could imagine an accident rate and the population would be kind of low, but the accidental magic activation and the casualties would be extremely high. So perhaps these people are some of the most understanding of magic because of that fact, and they embrace magic and don't hide it. Right. Right. Oh, see, yes. Now that you said that, because probably at the beginning, like as Irish said, their population would have taken a huge hit as a lot of them started becoming sorcerers. But then, as Ericles says, they're using becoming artificers as a way to find a way to control the wild magic. And so it ends up becoming in their favor in the long run. See? There's so much things that people can do with their adventuring parties here, right? Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna copy some of these that you wrote, and then we're gonna write some more. That's so you guys are cooking. As they are much more to the hyper increase rate wild magic. Yeah, many. Mm-hmm. 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 Just like how the mechanics is with the Imperial of Man. This is just one town. I fucking locked in. See? They said we were by ourselves. We're gonna figure out how to make this shit work. These other kingdoms, just people in power, but do not like this because magic are part of the phase. Practice magic? Big no. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I could see how magic would definitely take a hit because of the phase. People are like, fuck, we're so tired of magic because look at how bad this shit is. I can't do shit because these people supply all their weapons. Yeah, like there's definitely that disconnect where people are like, oh my god, see, they're embracing the wild magic and they're turning it into something, but we can't really like go against it because they have all of the good material. You're so right. You're so right. And worships the god emperor and the machine cult and the war worships robot Jesus. Oh my god. Are we talking about Warframe now? Not fucking, is it? No. Yes, Warframe. Fuck, I'm forgetting my words, bro. Warhammer. Fuck. I was like, it's war space. It's war item. Frames are hammers. Sorry. Whatever. Okay. Whatever. Yes, I remember flashback to everybody teaching me for like 2 hours about Warhammer 40K. Okay, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Forgive me. Say especially, I'm gonna say all magic. I said especially wild magic, because I think people were kind of like meh about wild magic, but I feel like now they're specifically said about wild magic because I don't think a lot of the places are gonna get rid of all of their or reduce all of their magic, because I mean it's just too much of a good utility. But specifically wild magic, I can see that taking a huge hit. Okay. We're good. Oh, I'm writing so much shit, bro. We're doing it. Again, this is like fast writing, and then we'll consolidate it better later on. Don't worry about it. Now, the question is, wait. Yeah. How does their influence, well, they're probably, I think especially too, because they were super rare, maybe only Elendor was really, really aware of the Bakarikans. And even then it was like, well, getting access to their materials is super rare because of, you know, where they're located on the map. They're like super isolated compared to everyone else. And they were fine with that. But especially with supposedly the passage from Lankenberg towards Stonehand through the mountains that was created as a response to this, their influence would definitely spread because there's more access to them as a culture and people. They can also sell more of their things, and therefore I can imagine that their reputation of being both high level wild magic sorcerers and artificers, as well as access to really good material, would cause their name to be spread. So they're like superstars in the metalworking sphere of like blacksmiths and all that, right? Because, you know, like it could be a proper contender against like elven steel and stuff. So the soil they farm in the winter would reasonably also have traces amounts of magic. Yes. Contribute to why it's so fertile during the time. Exactly. That would make so much sense. Town's slowly turning into a trading company. It's a secret, like, superpower that was isolated until, you know, they got access to it. And I think the only reason why people would have access to them is because this section got blocked off and they had to find a way to get to Stonehand without having to go all the way around, right? That makes sense. Oops. Sick. Hi, baby. Please. No. Come. I know you want to come up here, but I'm streaming. Hi, good boy. Good boy. Here you go. Thank you. Sorry, it was Essek. You're a good boy. He was gonna go up here and like fuck with stuff. Sorry, my brain's starting to mush and I'm not contributing. That's fine. That's fine. It's all good. Like, honestly, I mean, like some days we really don't really get that much done when it comes to the map making stuff, but other days we like fucking lock in. It's just, you know, how it is. Kind of just go crazy. Act portray themselves. Yeah. Portray, yeah. Big ones, but fucking ugly. So some of them that don't hide their ugliness, and then there's those that hide their ugliness. Thank you for carrying. Oh yes, dangerous in the summer. Wait, the storms. You're so right. I didn't think about like then the crystal enriched soil, when it turns arid, would enter the air. So it would be even more dangerous, because I imagine then, would the phase 2 operate more in a cyclical manner in this space? Because in the summertime, there's more like crystal in the air because of the sandstorms. And so they congregate in the bottom. And then when it comes to like wintertime, they leave because it all settles again. Again, I feel like this section is very cyclical, even more cyclical than like other places. It's a very like aggressive topographical area. Like, it's just kind of crazy, isn't it? But they're like, it's fine. We got it. We're good. Fog hags, much more stout hags. Oh, okay, okay. Ooh, wait, hold on. Very thick limbs and webbing. Pitch black. Ooh. Oh yeah, I can imagine they're very like, they're almost frog-like. Can you imagine? They're like toad hags. Completely fucking naked. Yeah, you just see this fucking toad ass woman coming out of the just crawling out of the bogs and like, hello, dearie. And you're like, holy shit, put that shit away. Put that shit away. Yeah, they, you know what? I can definitely see, just based off of everything, even hypothetically before the Faye incident, the Bakarkan are very, very adaptable. They're like, our entire culture is built on this shit. Just add another layer, don't make it fucking difference to us. We're good. We can handle that shit. Hags all speak different dialects in the same language. Ah, ooh. Hag speak. I'm copying all your notes about the hags here. Fog hags. Oh, wow, I love it took your fucking your thing. We all know who did it. We all know who did it. There's some stuff about the bog hags, yeah? They all speak different. Yeah, they definitely have different dialects too. So we have the sand hags and their sandwormy self, and then we have the bog hags, and we probably have like normal, like like general hags, where the rivers are. You know, those hags would take the form of the area that they're in. At some point, one of these people got lost in one of the storms and ended up in a bog at the brink of death. Their body awakened that natural sorcery from the generations of drinking. Ah, one of the first bog hags were born. Speak a weird diluted version of the language. I can see that. But isn't isn't hags are like an entirely different species, right? So, I could imagine like, you know, like I always love the concept of like hags being semi-elemental or environmental, right? So they take on the features of the environment that they inhabit. over time. I could imagine, like, there's the hag template TM, right? This is hag for hag, right? TM hag. And then if she goes to the desert, over time she starts becoming sandy. She starts becoming like dry and shit. She becomes a desert hag. But you move that hag and you throw her in the ocean, over time she becomes a sea hag. Wouldn't that be kind of cool that all hags have like the base hag in them, but then they take a form depending on which location they're in the most? Like they absorb the elements around them and that it converts them. Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Yeah, we cooking. We fucking cooking. I'm still thinking about that. I'm still thinking about it because I know we're gonna have bog hags. Hags, from my understanding, are kind of different, but also the same. They're like more advanced, which is that live for a very long time, and they're packs. Their bodies have changed and mutated. To say that our hags have to be the same, or like perhaps seem to be perhaps some hags that don't get along. So like non-Feywild hags, like the material plane is creating hags, or you know, like how there's toads and there's false toads. So it's like the material plane is creating false hags while there is real hags. Are you thinking maybe something like that? The fucking idea that there are false frogs and false toads, or was it false toads? So not all toads are toads, right? The energies from the material plane and the Fae while they're mixing together. That's how some of these hags are born. They're refusions of two energies of the two realms. Yeah. So like, yeah, they're not descendants of the original biological hag, but they're evolving into a pseudo hag. The pseudo hags. I want that to be my band name. Yo, Rococo and the pseudo hags. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, hold on. That's actually kind of slay. You came back with food. I'm thinking that maybe that's why these hags of the bogs are so willing to make deals with these people, because that's where they originate from. Ah, okay. I see that. At least in the yeah. Okay. So we're saying for sure that the bog hags are false hags. I'm just calling them false hags for now because based off of the, you know, classification of the false toad and the toad. There's also was it like false crows as well that are found in Australia, which are not related, but they exhibit a lot of almost exactly the same traits, but they're not from the same family. There's so many false versions of things. You know what I mean? There's so many false things. Or like how everything is turning to crab. Crab is one of the optimal evolutionary forms, apparently, because there's so many creatures that keep turning into crabs. They're not crabs, but they look like crabs and they act like crabs. Because evolution said crabs. Return to crab. I'm just adding that here. I'm just throwing it in. Crocodiles, yeah, crocodiles and fucking alligators. Thinking that most of the trade with the Bacaricans would happen in the summer because the ice and snow in the mountains in the winter makes it difficult for people to reach them. That's the thing. It probably would have to, once the passage was created through the mountains, it probably would have had to find a way to deal with that issue. So either the Bacaricans go down the opposite side of the mountains to one of the spots where the pathway ends, so they're not inside the plateau but they're outside of the range. Maybe that's how they get access to. So it's like it's a difference between them everyone hauling their stuff like all the way over to Stonehand or all the way over to Langenberg, which I don't think they would do. Or people from Langenberg having to trek all the way here and then, you know, climb in and then grab the stuff and climb out, right? I imagine maybe it's just easier for them to, during the summertime, to go down the other side, deposit at the bottom, and then slide back up again from that side so they don't have to deal with the middle? Maybe? Remember though, Bacaricans have wild magic, so they possibly create a path less dangerous. That's true too. Maybe they naturally are less targeted by the Fae because they've been so infected by the crystal shards in like the groundwater and then subsequently the food. Maybe they're less like mosquitoes don't like their, you know, like mosquitoes don't like some people's blood. The Fae just don't care too much about them because they're a little bit too similar. Pot roast over some rice, bro. Ooh, fuck! I haven't had pot roast in so long. Yeah, like definitely there should be a thing where the Bacaricans are less targeted, probably because they just smell too familiar, right? You know, like I don't think Fae creatures care too much about other Fae creatures, but they definitely like to fuck with non-Fae creatures, I would assume, because then, like, well, regular to them, all Fae creatures are just regular creatures, right? But like everybody else is different. But for us, mundane material plane creatures are regular to Fae, compared to Fae, which are different, you know? Actually, student eggs also have a role to play. That because they feel like the faith would still see them as hags, or just lesser versions. Maybe the Bacaricans, one of the only people that have an active neutrality with the Fae. With the Fae. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, definitely their infection. I'm gonna call it infection. Would definitely influence how they deal with the Fae. Because, like, again, I imagine, like, in this area in the summertime, for anybody else, it is absolute hell. It's even probably worse in here. It's, like, condensed, right? In one fucking basin, one fucking plateau basin. And it's just the worst. This is like the Fae nightclub. They're all here to fucking go crazy. But the Bakarikans are like, you know, they don't bother us. They just do their thing. We're not using down there, so they can use down there. Are close enough to them that they treat them more like Fae. That's what I imagine, right? So many people being like wild magic sorcerers by birth. They're probably just like, oh, you guys are just, you're like less weird to us. It's not as fun fucking with your neighbor versus fucking with Jerry down the street. They have to go through literal hell, but they have the passage, right? They have to deal with this. So also you can think about it this way, because the Bakarikans have like a semi-immunity to the Fae. They're not targeted, right? So with the passageway, they probably struck a deal with Langenberg that they will either take care or guard the pathway between, because the Fae don't care, right? They don't care about them. So they're the natural border between the Fae and stuff, right? Because then that would also help with trade, because there's people already down there. The Bakarkan could do that. The thing is, would they? Would they actually do that? Maybe there might be more that just spread across the world, right? Because now that they have like basically immunity, they can go wherever. They're like, dude, I could do anything, right? There's so much things you could do here. That's actually so cool. Okay. Imagine there are some extremists within Bakarkan. Yeah, they're like, no, we're better than y'all. We're staying here, right? There's definitely gonna be like the few that sprinkle out, because they're like, yo, we got that one stat buff that lets us free travel anywhere without being bothered. But some of them are like, no, we're amazing because we stay in this area, right? The Bakarikans are superior because of where we're from. This is our land. And because we're so integrated with our land, we gain immunity. And so we need to stay here in order to keep immunity. Because if we go out, then we're going to lose it, right? That I can definitely see how there'd be that dichotomy, right? Thank you for the reminder. I'll have a sip of my tea. It's almost done. I'm helping. Semi-formed idea I had sprawled into something interesting. See, this is why it's so much fun. This is why it's so much fun. This is why I wanted to do this community project, because we could do so many cool things together, and create, like, just bounce ideas off each other. And because this is a community project, anybody can use it for whatever they want. And I really, like, I can't wait for the day when people actually start using the setting and the stuff that we make in like campaigns and stuff, even one shots, and we can hear like how players actually interact with the stuff that we create. I think that's amazing. So I'm really excited for that day when somebody makes a one shot or something and they tell us, or even if they record a one shot, and how they created like conflict, how did they solve problems with this setting that we made in this wacky fucking world that could be absolutely crazy but also really fun to deal with, you know? What if some of the Bakarikans who have the most magic aptitude could something coming from the centerpiece? Wait, what? Perhaps some of the extremists migrate down towards the center lake, as well they're kind of immune. I could definitely see, yeah. The Nueda, right. So the Nueda, which we established was a creature, like a fake creature that was resting underneath here that got woken up when, we're calling it the Fae incident occurred, because it went to sleep, right? It was made to sleep, but it could, the proximity, ooh, could mean that some of the more extreme Bakarikans could be called down towards the Nueda, maybe to attend to it. Like you said, that they're more immune, so that it would make sense. There could be a cult. Listen, there could be a cult of like Bakarikan Aarakocras that came down as a pilgrimage towards the Nueda. It's a bird cult. A bird cult called towards it. That could be crazy. God, what if their goal is to infect everyone or kill those who are not infected with the crystals? It's like either you consume and integrate or you get over it, because the Feywilds are bleeding in and there's nothing we want you to do about it. We want it to happen. We want the Feywilds to take over everything. You know? Bird cult, bird cult, bird cult. I want to integrate rather, right? Like it's either, maybe it's like integrate or die, right? Because they're like, well, the Fae are here to stay. So we think, unless somebody like makes a plot to stop the integration. Probably thinks people who are affected to this extent are just very lesser Fae. Yeah, right? See, that's the thing. Everyone's like, these are just like weak Fae. They're just crippled in their Fae potential. It's just terrible. We're not going to care about these guys. They're fucking lame, you know? Exactly. Yeah. I like that. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Fuck, we're doing so well. We're like, let's work on towns, and we've got one, and we fucking went crazy. This is so good. This is so good. I'm so happy how this session is going. I'm so happy. We're doing a lot. At some point, there's going to be trees on this map. Check out the Discord. I sent a picture of what I think the way that looks like the closest thing. Oh, here, let me pull up the Discord. We hit the time. So obsessed with you. Oh, that's so cute. Oh my god. Yes. Oh, I love this. I love this design. I love this design. That looks so good. Here, I'm going to show everyone. Hold on. Wait, can I? Oh, wait, hold on. I'm going to show everybody. Oh, give me a second. Oh, give me a second. Mm-hmm. You got me hypnotized. So obsessed with you. Look at that. Look at that. I wonder who. This is the artist in the bottom. Okay, artist credits in the bottom. Hakobune, Hakobune. I don't know how to pronounce that, but there it is. Artist credits. You can see it also in the Discord. But this is the idea, like a great artwork idea of what the Nueda might look like. We could definitely like draw something like that. Ooh, I do like the shift of like it's deer but elf, but like elk, but also like the tail. Oh, it's so good. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh my god, the birds. That's so cool. That's so cool. I really like that. Welcome back, Philip. Did you leave? You were awfully quiet. Maybe we're just in the background. It's like something you see from Monster Hunter. Yeah, for real? Yeah, absolutely. That's so good. Okay, cool. I do like that. And he's asleep underneath the lake. Yes, give that description. Maybe one day one of us will attempt to draw what we think it's gonna look like, right? Ooh, oh, that's so cool. I really like this. I really fucking like this. Oh, what's this ad, bro? Shut up. I'm gonna mute that shit. Where's the mute? We're not listening to no fucking ads. You don't pay me for that. You don't pay me for those ads. Oh my god, I'm trying to get a fucking... There we go, back. Moving it out of sleep. Well, tomorrow's stream will be a better time for you. Oh, yes. I'm gonna be with Kiri tomorrow, I think. I'll just ask him what time, just to check out the server. I've got everything. Ooh, it's gonna be fun. Cult of the Cloud Maker. Cult of the... Bro, you're gonna have to give me a pronunciation guide for that, definitely. Irish coming in here with the Irish words. Irish coming in with the Irish words. Really good, really good. Oh, you gotta need some like pronunciation guides for some of these. It's like when we're looking at yeah, have you gone through like campaign 2 of fucking Court Roll and you're like, oh, okay, so I hear the word, I was listening to it, I hear the word your house or your house, and I was like, oh, okay, and then I see the word, I'm like, oh, that's how you spell it, okay, your house. I like it's very interesting to see like how different pronunciation is versus like the Romanized version of spelling it, you know? Oops. All right. Definitely gonna have to like draw out the path. Yeah, English is a bastardized version. Well, yeah. Well, as most languages are bastards of other languages in the endless progression of language. That's just how language works. You know? That's just how language goes. Well, oh yeah, English doesn't hide it. But I mean, honestly, a lot of it, you would see a lot of different languages have their vast quantities of loan words. Romanization, yeah, yeah. What kind of animals? Imagine bird people got more birds. Can you imagine? It's mostly loan words. Well, yeah. I mean, like just like any sort of Creole or Pidgin language as well. Except people don't really think of English as a Pidgin language because it's so widely used, blah, 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 whatever. We don't really think of English as a form of Creole. Snow leopards. Imagine these birds with snow leopards. Yo. It was like how I found out, speaking about the language thing, it's like how I found out fairly recently that I'm actually bilingual and it's not just like just English, because Jamaican patois is classified as another language, which I didn't realize, but then going through I was like, oh yeah, I didn't realize the sentence structure and the grammar is different, pronouns are a little bit different, even though it's like a Pidgin or a Creole, but it is a whole another language. Because I always thought it was interesting people didn't understand, for example, like Jamaican patois, and I thought it was mainly just an accent thing, but then maybe because I was growing up with it, it just sounds to me like to me it sounds like English, but it's not English. Very interesting. Okay, let's do animal. Mm-hmm. An island with a language comprised of whistling. Yes, I've heard about that. Oh, yes. See, birds on birds. Birds on birds. You got a rock, and then you got the fucking an Eric Cochran on a rock. Or do you think they wouldn't necessarily be that into mounts? Would you think they'd be that into mounts? Because I'd imagine they're probably like, nah, we're not one of those. Unless it's like moving large amounts of material up and down the mountain. I think it's probably just like, what was it? It's not the goat. What is it? What is the one? It was in Baldur's Gate 3. You know what I mean? Yeah, but Clarkins are Eric Cochrans, right? So they're bird people. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, they can fly, so probably not much of a mount. Just pack. Yeah, Eric Cochrans. They're bird people. It's fine. It's fine. I think you might have not been here. So I was talking about Eric Cochran's, and I was showing one of my artwork too of one of my Eric Cochran characters. Fuck it, I'll show you again. So I was showing everyone my Eric Cochran called Starboard. Oh fuck! Why is it always so big? Oh my god! Oh my god! Please, why are you so big? This is Starboard and my Eric Cochran, one of my campaigns, my current campaigns. Yeah. He's a Yoli bird. Yeah, cattle and horses. Yeah, so very much like beasts of burden, right? Zesty. Yeah, I guess. She's actually one of my most I think she's bisexual, but she's the most heterosexual of all my D&D characters, I think. Too high. See, there's nothing called too high resolution. There's nothing called too high. She's got stars for eyes. Star eyes, because you starboard, and they're Yoli birds with their fucking traveling, whatever, you know. I'll talk about it later. She loves the jewelry. She loves jewelry. I technically posted it on my Twitter, so you know, you look back through my posts. It didn't, like, nobody fucking looked at it, which is fucking funny. I got nerfed in the algorithm. Carrie, what the fuck? He's still streaming, right? Oh, hi, well, I thought you were gone. I thought you were gone. Shiny things. They gotta have the shiny things. Gary's not mean like you, Winter. Gary said my bird was lovely. Oh. Like the booba. I mean, confirmed Starboard does not have boobs. She has plume. She's got chest plumage. Having them fan-fused goats both sounds good and makes sense. Jackdaws? Ooh. Fuck, I love Gojira. What is he playing? Oh, he's playing Slay the Spire. Oh, okay, I see. Sage grouse are a type of bird that has air sacs that look like boobs. But it's the guys that have them. Hey, boobs on anybody is good. Let's look at that sage grouse, shall we? Boobies. Look at the titties. Look at his bazookas. Woo woo. Oh my god, somebody make a VTuber about these and their ungodly large fucking tits. Back-breaking tits would make fucking sense for once. And he better be a guy. I want him to be a guy and he's got the big bazongas. It's on the Twitter. Yeah, I had my picture on the Twitter. You gotta search back. Could have some of the only golems. Ooh. That, you know, fucking naturally spawning golems. Fuck, we'll just throw that in there, yeah? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? I'm gonna say golem. Golems? Yo, look at them boobies. Look at those. Look at my rack compared to those boobies. Look at those. Okay, bearded vulture too? They got big boobs, or are you just looking at birds? I do love me a good vulture. I love me vultures. Look at them, they're so cute. Look at them. Look at them. It's so cute. Look at how cute they are. I love them. And my little bone munchers. I want one. I want them when they're so cute. Get them out of here. World. The world rests on my titties. The titties of Sisyphus. The biggest bazongas someone ever had to hold up. Sisyphus would be proud of me for how strong my back is. The vampire bird that drinks blood from Nazca? Ooh. I love my vultures. I love vultures. They're so cute. Look at their little face. Look at them. He's eating bones. He's eating bones. Look at him. He's a bone muncher. Vampire finches. Wait, hold on. Imagine a finch. It's a vampire. These fuckers. You're telling me that fucking this fucker is drinking blood off of other creatures. Look at him. Yeah, Philip, you're awake now. See, titties. Titties. But look at the finch, and he's over here sucking blood. I respect it. I respect it. Sometimes the small guys gotta learn how to suck to make up for their size. Who's this ad? Who's this ad? Be gone. Why are you? Hello? Shut up. Get the fuck out. You ain't going to university. You ain't going to university. You're staying here with me. We're looking at vampire finches. Look at this fucker. Look at him. He's just cutting into this guy. And he's just fucking... He's giving that good suck. He fucking... The fucking vampire finch is just... Giving that... Oh my god. Sorry. Trigger warning blood, I guess. Trigger warning blood. We literally watched vampires yesterday, okay? If you don't like blood, and I don't know what to tell you. Look at that guy. Look at him. The suck. He's getting that suckage on. Bro just stabbed his beak in and said, I'm gonna sip it from the source. Drink of the booba. Yeah, because the birds are called boobies. And they drink booby blood. See, if I was a vampire, You better call me a vampire Finch the way I'm sucking blood out of your tits. I've definitely read books where a guy had bitten boobies for the blood. W Riz, who's rizzing? I don't know. Am I rizzing? Are you guys feeling excited? Are you feeling excited? Don't say no. Don't say no to me. Man's gotta eat. Matt! What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh, Jesus Christ. Matt! When did you get here? You just got here. I was doing important. Okay, sorry, Matt. We weren't just looking at tits and vampire birds. If you're still here, if you didn't fucking immediately click off. We were working on mad fucking lore. Did you see my wiki, Matt? Matt, did you see my wiki? Watch, he's gone. The fucking asshole. Watch him. He's not here anymore. The fucking asshole. I'm gonna kick his ass. Oh, he's here. Look. Look at the wiki that we've been working on. Fucking read it. We're doing D&D. Well, it's not technically D&D stuff. Look at the fucking wiki. I made it. The stream is usually far too horny for me. How often do you come in? How often do you actually come in? Are you just lurking? Now I need to know. Now I fucking need to know. Wow, what the fuck? What do you mean, wow, what the fuck? My boobs? The bird? Or the fucking wiki? How often do you come? Hey, Zeracles down. Trying to keep it clean. Bitch, you ain't trying to keep shit clean. You need to clean out your fucking mouth. Yeah, the fucking wiki. Matt, see, look. Couple times. You do? You do, actually? You fucking never say shit, you asshole. You never say shit. Sorry, I'm derailing because my fucking friend's here. Look, we're doing map making. Did I ever show you this? I don't know. See, you're always so fucking. Oh, you never say shit. You just walk in and you're quiet and you don't do anything. Look at the map thing. We're working on fucking Bakarakan. Anyway, me derailing because Matt's here. Jump scare. He's being support. Be louder. You never say shit. Watch, likes to watch from the corner. He seems. Hey, you know what? Hey, what? Chairs belong in corners. It's fine. Anyway, what are you guys talking about? Bats. The hognose bat. Wait. We're looking at vampiric animals. I don't remember why. Hognose bat. Look at them. They're so cute. They've got the fucking. Look at his jaw. Look at the jaw on that guy. Look at the jaw on this guy. It's just. He's mogging on us. He's mogging on us. What about them fish, the lampreys? Oh, the one with the big fucking round mouth? Oh my god. How the fuck do I spell it? They do suck. Yeah, these stupid fucking... See, this is why there's no God. This is why you can't convince me there is a God, because look at this motherfucker. Look at that. I call this the dick shredder. This is the dick shredder. That's what caves with bats in them. Okay, oh yeah, because we're talking about animals that would be found in Bakarakan. Right? We're swinging back. Where's my music? Oh wait, I remember. I turned it off because of an ad. Continue after the fucking... Oh, it won't let me go without the ad being on volume? Okay, there we go. Art of Dying. They're much better. You know, listen to my Gojira. Okay, pack animals. Satan's favorite flesh. You mean fleshlight? Yeah. The fucking lampreys? They look no, they fucking don't. Look at this guy. Look at his fucking weird eyes. Look at the weird ass eyes. Look at that. Have you ever showed, you know, never mind. You know what? I'm not gonna say it. Look at this guy. Look at his eyes. Fucking kill him. Like, there is no God. You think a loving God would make this? There is mountain goats. We have mountain goats. We have mountain goats in our thing. What is this? Look at his fucking, is that his eyes actually? Wait, is it? Look at his fucking you know what he looks like? He looks like those toys. You know those toys with the long fucking nose and they're like furry? You know? What's it called? There's no music for me anyway. I know, I'm sorry. You're on the YouTube and YouTube fucking cucks me. I get it. I know. One day I'll get you some fucking no copyright beats. If you want to know what I'm listening to right now, it's The Art of Dying by Gojira. Yeah. So you can follow along. I gotta post the playlist up on the side and then you can just listen while we're listening. What is it? Cookie Cutter Shark. Fought the US Navy and won. Yeah, yeah. Anybody who beats the US Navy is a winner to me. Ha ha ha. Okay, fine. Look at the grouse. Look at the boobies on his thing. Look at his titties. Oh my god. Yes, context is the world is filled with magical bullshit, and I will bother you about this later because you come in my stream and you don't say shit. So I'm gonna be like, hey, are you gonna actually read my fucking wiki that I made that I spent hours and hours making? Mm-hmm. I hate when that's happened. The Feywilds are bleeding into the material plane, and that's the basic premise. And just how fucked up it is. What am I looking at? What am I looking for? Like magic pollution? Like a archfey in the Feywilds found a way to harness these crystals that came from a meteor like ages ago. Found out they're magically in tune with the Feywilds, and it found a way to cause a radius effect around these crystals that caused the Feywilds to bleed into the material plane, and therefore how each of these kingdoms and their cities and stuff are impacted by a sudden insurgence of Fey creatures that impact the economic growth of countries, the way people travel, different things like that. The creatures there, right now we're working on the Bakarakan, which is a race of Aarakocra that had been infected basically by, there's one of the crystals here, by when the crash of these crystals happen, microscopic shards of that crystal broke off and flew through the air. And basically through like a Chinook process, landed in the Bakarakan region. And then it influenced, it penetrated the groundwater and the earth, basically infecting everyone there with basically enhanced, wild magic sorcery. Basically, everyone's becoming wild magic sorcerers. And then they became artificers to combat that as well. You know, stuff. Official Rococo BGM. I can do that. I'll just post my fucking Spotify. I love the Art of Dying. The magic is slowly changing and making everything fake. Yeah, yeah. And then there's definitely like creatures that are semi-fey that are asleep underneath water in certain places, and it's waking up now because the Feywilds are infecting it, which is giving it more power, blah blah blah. How is that impacting? This place got fucked over. People, the Tabaxi who live here, got so fucked over they had to flee over to here, but these guys don't like these guys in the first place, and now they even don't like them more. Fucking Rapes Revelis, which is an orc city, basically, who named this after reading the backwards writing of Silver Spear, which is some guys were looking for, and they didn't have a name for the place, so they just named it that. And they don't They don't see any difference between these guys and these guys. They're like your furries anyway. It doesn't matter. Blah blah blah. You know, read the thing. Read the thing. It's just like crazy in the Bakarican region. Yeah. 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 They just kind of, you know, it happened. It happened. Yeah. Oh my God, it's 10 o'clock. Well, we did have a lot of stuff we did today. We did have a lot of stuff. Yeah, Matt, read my fucking thing. I'm going to quiz you on it next time I see you. Don't think I won't. Don't think I won't. Yes, so we did a lot of stuff today. Not much in terms of changing the map. Oh, you're subscribed? Oh, you have your Prime. Thank you, Matt. I'm not going to be able to answer. I didn't give a fuck. I'm going to bother you about it anyway. I hope you like my alert. Thanks for subscribing, Matt. I forgot you had Prime. Thank you. Anyway, I think we did a lot. Shall I pull up my schedule and tell you about tomorrow? I have to make my schedule for next week. I have to do that. We didn't do high volume, but we went really deep into it. I think, yeah, honestly, for our streams, this is high volume. It's not me raging about how much I don't like Taylor Swift. I said what I said, and that's on period. I fucking hate that bitch. Hold on, I got a screen capture. For the wiki, because I update the map every time. There we go. Maps. This is Eldenor. April 10th. Oh, my numlock is off. Why fucking who said you could get off? Okay. Save. Oh, I think it's currently saving. Okay, cool. Give me a second. I gotta update the wiki because it updates live, as I said before. In you go. April 10th, 2026. I'm gonna put the picture up there. Boom. Boom. Make that orange. Yeah, so you can see every iteration of the map as we do it post-stream. Yeah. This is Swiftest fashion music. I fucking hate that bitch. I fucking hate that bitch. And I will not apologize. I will not apologize. Okay, cool. So give that a few minutes and that will be updated. Everything that we worked on today is in the midstream brain dump as per usual for me to later on go through and consolidate all the ideas into proper pages like I've been doing with Aerodentia, which I will slowly work on doing the other towns and then rivers, stuff like that. Yes, as per usual, you know, I like to do a lot of work. I like to bring a lot of stuff for you guys. Hold on, I'm gonna move you over to just chatting. Oh my God, I'm all the way in the corner. Here I am. Hi. Yes. I don't know, Matt, if you've seen, but I changed my background. This is in fact, an actual painting, which I did reference to in my my Twitter. It is an iconic Rococo painting called The Swing, which is actually far more scandalous than people realize. Because you know the guy in the bush in the swing, when he was looking up at the girl in the swing, he's seeing up her skirt. They didn't wear underwear back then, and her lover's the one who's pushing her on the swing, and he doesn't see the guy in the bush, and it's scandalous. She's given her side piece a full view of that cooch. Okay. All right. I have a schedule before I let you guys go. I don't know what you're talking about. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you. Wait, no, this is the wrong fucking. Wait, hold on. Fragonard's The Swing. Hold on. The Swing, which is this painting right here. You see that? Fragonard's The Swing. Yeah. So the guy in the bottom. Oh my god. We'll just go on the website, whatever. The guy in the bottom right, that's her lover. And the guy who's pushing her on the swing is her, I think, her fiance. And it was a very cheeky, like, she's throwing her shoe up at her lover who's watching her, but he is getting a full view of her vagina right now. You know, very iconic Rococo painting, very iconic. It is advanced. They didn't fuck around. They cuckolded people. And this is part of the background. It is public domain because it's so fucking old. Because it's the Rococo period. Everything's public domain now. So all of my background pieces, my overlays are parts of the painting. Because I'm Rococopunk. So obviously. Anyway. Whoa. Schedule before I let you guys go. Just reminded of the thing about a swing, a guy and a girl in a wheelchair, and how they banged with her in the swing and wheeled her back in. But just leave her there? What the fuck? Why would they leave her there? Give her a break. You came here to have fun and you just left her? That's crazy. I'm fucking make the volume a little bit lower now. Okay. So today we did Rococo Vs The World as per usual. Tomorrow I'm doing Hightail with Kiri. We're gonna go on his server, and I got a bunch of mods for that. So yeah, tomorrow at noon, PSD, we're playing Hightail together. So be there and have fun. Maybe it'll be as fun as it'll be more fun than last time, trust me. And then I'll post my next schedule tomorrow. I think probably before stream, yeah. As per usual. Yeah, it's a pretty nice week. Loved our Alien Isolation, which Matt missed. Oh, you should. You can look through the VODs. I was fucking freaking out. Anyway, tomorrow we're playing Hightail. Everything before the founding of copyright is public. Exactly. But yeah, so I think that's pretty good for today. We did a lot. I mean, you're gonna see me in like the span of like 12 plus, slightly over 12 hours. Yeah, so we're gonna have fun tomorrow. You're free to come if you're free, Matt. And if you're here, you say hi. Anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all and see you guys in like literally a few hours. So have a good night. Thank you for coming and hope you had fun. Thank you for all your ideas. Make sure if you want, you can post your ideas more in the Discord under the world building tab as per usual if you don't feel like waiting until next Friday. But anyway, have a good night. GG. Goodbye.